Did you know that Ethiopia had snow?
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of HandZaround travel vlog. It is our second day in Addis Ababa and it's pretty much been raining the whole day today, so we've been cruising around in these bad boys, the taxis. Well, the first day was pretty much a write-off. We arrived after a huge journey and we're both really exhausted, so we spent most of the day in bed and then sleeping, and then we spent the afternoon just sort of getting our feet on the ground and finding out what's around us. We went out and got our first meal and drank some Ethiopian coffee for the first time, and then we pretty much headed back to our guest house as it started raining in the afternoon and we took it easier. And then we've had our first full day in Addis today. We sort of decided that we're just going to walk around and explore the town. The rainy season's supposed to have been finished now, but it's still very much the rainy season. The highlight of our day so far is when we had to get some coffee from the little place around the corner, and one of the ladies sort of pointed to Hannah and started going, "I love you, I love you." And they pointed at her eyes. It was like we're back in India and Nepal again, where everyone sort of fell in love with Hannah straight away. And then as we were about to leave, she came running out, chasing out after us, grabbed Hannah by the hand and started kissing her hand. Like, "Oh, I love you, I love you." And Hannah kind of didn't know what to say. She's just like, "Oh, yeah, I love you back." So we're at our favourite restaurant that we've found so far for like the third time in the last 2 days. It was the first place we ever ate any Ethiopian food yesterday. It was pretty good, the price is reasonable. So we decided to come back this morning for coffee again, and now we're here for dinner tonight. And we didn't really know how to order, so we just said to the guy, "We want food on the plate," and then we put the meat on top, and he's like, "Sure." So the reason why we're back here, not because of the awesome music they're playing, but we had lunch at another place today. Injera was like it's like a sour pancake. It's huge, and they have all different types of like curries and bean mixes and different flavors. It was really good, but it was 4 times the price as what it was here. So we decided to come back and try the similar sort of thing here, just to compare and see what the price is. So the power's back on, so we're going to try and find some internet for the 4th or 5th time today. Everywhere we've gone to just doesn't work, so hopefully 8th time lucky. We've been walking around for about an hour trying to find somewhere to get some internet, and now we found someone, a local guy, who's hopefully going to help us get something so we can actually get some work done and start emailing places. So we just had our first real experience of the rains during summer in Ethiopia. We're in an internet cafe now, and I'll show you. I don't know whether you can see out the door or not, but it's been hailing and it's leaking through there. So we don't really have anywhere to go for the next probably half an hour. But we're getting some stuff done. Hannah's a little bit scared. But it's alright, we're not going anywhere. We hooked up with one of our friends, I suppose.
Yeah.
So thanks to a lady I used to work with, we met her brother in London about 2 months ago. And we told him that we're going to Addis Ababa, and he said, "Make sure you go hook up with my friend Walter, who works at Villa Verde." And we headed down to where his club was. We weren't too sure whether it was a good idea or not, but we decided to do it anyway, just to see what would happen. We walked down to where we saw it on the map, and then it didn't really look like there was going to be anything there, but once we got through the front doors, it opened up into this pretty awesome club, restaurant / bar / dance floor, everything. Yeah. And we met Walter, and we told him that Andrew sent us, and
he got very excited.
Yeah, very excited.
So we wanted to grab something to eat. We were ready to order, but we asked how much was the food, and they said 150 beer. So we were like, no, it shouldn't cost that much. And so we kept looking, and we found another bar where we were now, and here it's 50 birr for one big meal for us too. So that's a win.
It's injera, and it's got like a sour, it's like a sour pancake, and you roll it up, dip it in the sauce, and it's pretty good. So the lady comes out, it's all folded up, she scoops it out of the pot, plonks it in the middle, and then you have yourself. Thank you. This is definitely becoming our treat of the day. Coffee every day. It's awesome. Yeah, so we had another little win today. When we arrived, we went to the airport in Ethiopia to get some to exchange some money, and the exchange rate was actually really, really good. And then we went to the bank today. We weren't too sure whether it was going to be the same case, but it turned out that the exchange rate was really, really good again as far as changing money in the bank. So if you're in Addis, exchange your dollars at the bank. And the guy was super lovely, and he gave us like some old coins. So he gave us one of these, 5 cents from somewhere. I think it's an old Ethiopian coin, and he gave us an old $1 or 1 birr banknote. It's been replaced by these guys now. So it's really good. Things we've learned about Ethiopia so far. A, pretty much every single night is Friday night, and Ethiopians love to party. And B, doesn't matter where you are, you will find someone having a beer. And that included
Even in the morning.
That included this morning when we went to have breakfast at like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. There was a group of guys, about 4 or 5 of them, and they were all just sitting down having like their 3rd or 4th beer, while we're trying to wake up and then eat our breakfast and have some coffee. And then on our way home, we stopped to get a bottle of water because the water doesn't work in our room again. And we haven't washed in a couple of days. Don't tell anyone. And then we met this guy, and he invited us in to have a drink. So we started getting chatting with him. It was really interesting. He was able to sort of talk us through a bit of Ethiopian sort of culture and what's going on. And we learned a few things about what's happening at the moment. We especially got to talk to someone about how Ethiopians greet each other, because we kind of seen a few different people greet each other in different ways. We weren't too sure what was going on. So we had a case this morning when we were having breakfast, and then I went over, we saw someone who was actually eating some food.
Really good.
Eating some food that looked amazing. We're like, oh, I have to go find out what it is.
And so the guy got up and he wanted to say hi, and he did that.
Kind of like.
And so Zach didn't know what to do, so he just did that to him.
So I kind of did it back to him like that.
And we didn't know whether he wanted us to like kiss his hand or whatever.
So we told our friend that we met tonight that someone did that, and he's like, oh,
they must be gay.
If you do that, it must be gay.
And we're like, well, they were eating, so they just got up and did that. And he's like, oh, okay, their hands were dirty.
Their hands are dirty.
So they just wanted you to shake their hand like that.
It's like ultimate form of respect. So we're like, oh, okay. And then we learned that the first time that a guy meets another guy or doesn't know that person, they like little fist bumps. But once they kind of know each other, it's a handshake and then like an arm or like a shoulder touch. And then
the girls, I don't know whether he said that because he just wanted to like cuddle me or anything, but he said
like a proper
it's like that.
Oh. So we'll give that a try.
But we saw people doing that. So I'll try and do that to newly met people, and we'll see how it goes. So the Ethiopian New Year is coming in. So a friend invited us to celebrate New Year's on Monday, so on the 11th of September. It's going to be our 3rd New Year's this year. He invited us over to his mother's place. So we're looking forward to that. It's going to be fun. He said that we're going to have like the craziest New Year's ever.
It's going to be the best food ever on Monday.